Hello, I'm Jeff Siegel. Welcome to our handicapping preview of the Federico Tesio. I'm speaking to you from our studios, the First Bet Studios in Arcadia, California at Santa Anita Racetrack. The Tesio, part of a terrific program on Saturday at Pimlico. And joining me to handicap this mile and 1/8 main track event for 3-year-olds is my partner, Jeremy Plonk. And Jeremy, it's a good competitive race to be sure. Plenty of wagering value, and there's value to be found if you do so on the First Bet app or at expressbet.com.
Yeah, Jeff, the Preakness Big Bet Sweepstakes is still going on between now and May 2nd, which means any bet you make on any track, any race, with ExpressBet or the First Bet app puts you into the drawing where you could win $20,000 to bet on the Preakness. There's another $10,000 in side prizes up for grabs. So the only thing you have to do is send it in between now and May 2nd. Somebody's going to get a $20,000 bet on the Preakness. Now just 3 weeks away. And if you're handicapping Saturday at Pimlico, why wouldn't you be? Great stakes, 6 stakes on the card. And we've got a money-back guarantee at First Bet and on the ExpressBet app for a $10 money-back guarantee on any win bet you make throughout the card. Up to $10 will be refunded back into your account if your win bet finishes second or third. So you get a little room for error at Pimlico. Not like you're going to need it, because we're going to put you onto a winner here. There's nothing I like more than 3-year-old handicapping and talking Pimlico. I've been going to this track since I was looking up at the rail. So this is my old childhood stomping grounds. I love the Tesio. It's back at Pimlico this year with a field of 8. We've got a shipper or two from New York. But, Jeff, predominantly, this is a group rematch from the Private Terms Stakes. The Private Terms was a mile and a 16th at Laurel. They're going to go a mile and an 8th at Pimlico on Saturday.
Yeah, and that race, you mentioned the race, the Private Terms, won by a 21-to-1 shot named Shackled Love. He's back in with 4 others from that race. I'm kind of looking at maybe a different type of horse, a shipper here, a fresh face, if you will, by the name of the Reds. This is a colt by Tonalist, 5th in the Gotham last time out, a much tougher spot. Before that, he was facing some very, very good 3-year-olds. This is kind of an easier assignment. Hopefully he can bring his best race from New York, where he's been training at Belmont Park for John Kimmel, down to Pimlico. So I'm looking at the Reds perhaps to make the last run in a race that should have pace in it. Jeremy, how do you see it?
I'm like you, Jeff. I think there's a lot of pace in this race. And what I've thought with the Maryland 3-year-olds all year when I've scouted them in my Countdown to the Crown series was there's a lot of one-turn horses in Maryland. And when they got to a mile and a 16th in the Private Terms, nobody wowed me. And like you said, Shackled Love was a big long shot, was really the other Capuano horse in that race who pulled the upset. So now that they extend another 16th of a mile to a mile and an 8th, I'm with you. I think it's the out-of-towners in here. I think the Reds is the right horse for John Kimmel. His barn's gone really well since the start of 2021. And I think the Reds is the right horse. He's by Belmont winner Tonalist. He's going to get the distance. He's not very fast per se, but the fastest horse always doesn't win as we get into these longer races. It's about the stamina. And I'm with you. I'm on the Reds. We're together on this.
Well, if he wins the Tesio, we might see him back in the Preakness in a few weeks, 3 weeks' time. So let's look at the Reds as a possible winner, maybe a mild surprise in the Tesio. It goes as the 10th race at Pimlico on Saturday. A great program. Good luck at the races.